All right, let's talk about insurance. Way back when, before the government got involved in insurance, I had good insurance. I had family coverage, Blue Cross Blue Shield. It was $356 a month for everybody, and had a decent deductible and stuff like that. Nowadays, things have changed. Um, so here's my situation with insurance. Ever since, well, I don't want to get into the big, how government take over insurance and how that's affected things, but here's the reality. Here's my reality with insurance. For the longest time, I didn't have insurance, couldn't afford it, couldn't afford the $700 they were going to charge me as a fee for not having insurance. Income levels and stuff like that. You just tried to do what you could, and whatever. So got the VA insurance right at the same time that I got sick in 2017. Wish I had checked into that before, because it cost me dearly not to have been in the VA program or at least checked in once in the 2 years before I got sick. But I'm one of those people who don't go to the doctor unless you're sick. And so I was never sick. Anyway, VA insurance has been really good for me. They've taken care of a bunch of stuff. And the fee is fair, co-pays and stuff like that. So I've paid for all that stuff. Here's the trick, with these clinical trials and stuff, and we talked about this before. The VA doesn't do clinical trials. So if something is not a, official standard of care treatment, then you just don't get it in the VA. And my docs at the VA, who also work at other hospitals, were saying, hey, there's really some good stuff going on with these clinical trials over here. You really need to, check into getting it. So anyway, I went to the marketplace and got some insurance. And it was costing me like $120 a month with the subsidy, which is, affordable. It's very affordable. And I had a $750 deductible and $28.50 annual out-of-pocket max, which was a really good plan and a really good price for the plan. Now, without that subsidy, that same plan, they had priced at like $700. And so I started the trial, and had the plan, and went back and forth with the insurance people to make sure I had the coverage and stuff. And they would send letters asking for additional information, specifically about my VA coverage, and I would send back the information. But basically, they wanted me to disavow any VA insurance. So I would have to drop out of VA coverage in order to keep their coverage with the subsidy. And so I repeatedly said, let me talk to an underwriter, or somebody who might understand the situation. And of course, all they deal with is form letters and crap like that. They don't have real people there. They have freaking robots that stamp out form letters and send it back and forth to you. So got nowhere with that. So basically, what I anticipated was, okay, fine. They're going to say, here's your insurance plan. Instead of $120, is now $700 a month. And so I was kind of prepared for that. I'm trying in my head to calculate how long the trial goes for, how long I can maintain that, very, very expensive insurance. And so I just said, okay, we'll have to just pay the bill whenever it comes, get this trial out of the way. And so that's not how it works. So instead of, just raising the premium, that, they say, well, we couldn't get the paperwork right. We don't like the VA insurance. So we're raising your premium. So instead of that, they said, okay, we're canceling your plan. And you got to pick a new plan. And so I thought to myself, well, okay, I'll just pick the same plan I had and, pay the increased premium. So when you go on the website to do that, that plan doesn't exist anymore. Not there. That plan with that deductible and that annual out-of-pocket max does not exist anymore. It's not that they dropped it. It's just that they won't offer it to anyone who does not get the subsidy. So instead, you get a watered-down plan. And the watered-down plan, again, is like that piece of paper saying, yeah, you got insurance, but it doesn't cover anything. So I had to go through the process of, getting a better plan. So instead of the $700 a month, it looks like I'll be paying well over $1,000 a month for an average plan. One with I'll have to look at the numbers again, but it was a halfway decent deductible, and I think it was $6,500 max out of pocket annually, with 20% copay. The other plan they wanted to give me was, crap. It was just paper. It wouldn't have covered anything. I mean, it would have minimally covered. It would have got me in the door, but then basically I would be responsible for all of the costs. And you're thinking these trials, they do the trials and they don't charge you because it's a trial. Oh, well, maybe they don't, but the hospital will charge, the doctor will charge, and so you rack up lots of expenses. Like I said, I maxed out that last plan. Within, what? It's not even. It's 4 months into the year, right? It was 3 months when I was maxed it out. What the? So yeah. So now my plan is $1,000 a month, and quite frankly, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm just praying that I'll pick up some more work, and that God will, do something in order to either change that or get us through it. So, picking a lesser plan would not be helpful. I mean, when you look at the total annual out-of-pocket expenses, the cheap plans aren't cheap. They look cheap, but you end up getting soaked in the end. So picking the more expensive plan, even though it's a huge monthly outlay, plus paying all the bills, you still wind up a couple of thousand better off at the end of the year than you would picking the cheap plan. And the cheap plans are $700-800, right? So there's really nowhere for me to go as far as that goes. I got to pay, or I got to get rid of my VA insurance. And if I get rid of my VA insurance, there's no guarantee that I can get back in. I was looking it up. I said, you can. They say you can drop out of the VA insurance, but then you will have to requalify at the then current rules and regulations. Hey, listen, I've served my country. I've done my time. I should have my VA insurance. It should not be a burden. It should not cause me to not be able to get the care I need. And that's basically what I'm doing now. I'm being, well, anyway, let's not get excited about it. Just suffice it to say that we'll do what we can for as long as we can, and hopefully things work out. But yeah, the insurance in this country is now a mess. I like the VA insurance. The VA does a lot. It's affordable. You can get care just about anywhere. I would hate to drop it and then not be able to qualify for it later. And, you know, politically speaking, you don't know what they're going to do, right? So that's the scary thing. Previous administration, I wouldn't have thought about it twice. This administration, I have no idea what they're doing with regards to military, veterans benefits, stuff like that. They could cut it. They could eliminate it. I don't know. It's just a little... anyway, rambling. But here's the bottom line: is I don't want to get rid of my VA insurance, because that's my only insurance, the only real insurance that I've got. This marketplace stuff, they're a lot flaky, and yeah, I'm not happy with it. I got it because I had to. I got it because my doctor said I would benefit from these clinical trials. Otherwise, I would not have it. I would remain with the VA and their standard of care, which has been super. And like I say, the VA insurance, there's no monthly premium for that. I paid that with my service. All I got to do is pay the copays and stuff like that, which is, like I said, very affordable. Anyway, so I'm a little bit worried about insurance and paying these bills. It's gonna be a heck of a year, financially speaking. And we'll just have to see how that works out. Who knows? Anyway, just thought I'd catch you up on that insurance stuff. And, you know, hopefully at the end of this year, we'll be able to take another look at it and see if there are any other options for me. Anyway, sorry guys. I wish I had better news or something more exciting. Anyway, for this update, it is what it is. That's the insurance thing. All right, see you guys later. Bye.